Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Hallmark's Spring Into Love includes Spanish Erin Cahill DaySpring, Mindy Cohn. Hallmark's Spring Into Love is ready to bring a cornucopia of romances filled with the spring-like magic of romance. This year, there are 4 Hearts Around the Table movies that all feature Mindy Cohn. Some of the individual movies star. Hallmark's Spring Into Love movies includes 4 Hearts Around the Table. Hearts Around the Table is a quartet of movies are featured during the Spring Into Love programming. This highly anticipated romantic foursome all include The Facts of Life a la Mindy Cohn. What are the movies and what are they all about? Firstly, premiering on Saturday, March 22 at 8 p.m. Eastern is Hearts Around the Table, Jenna's First Love. This stars Ashley Newbrow, Steve Lund, and Mindy Cohn. Jenna plans a charity event for billionaire Tom Redlands. But working with Tom's right hand, Andrew is proving difficult, especially since Jen and Andrew have a romantic history. This movie will be available to stream on Hallmark Plus on Sunday, March 23. Next, premiering on Saturday, March 29 at 8 p.m. Eastern is Hearts Around the Table, Sherry's second act. This rom-com stars Michelle Morgan, Brendan Morgan, and Mindy Cohn. Sherry just moved back to D.C. after a breakup and hopes to start painting again. Inspiration hits when she meets Evan, a repairman who winds up actually being a gallery owner. Sherry's second act will be available to stream starting on Sunday, March 30. The third movie premieres on Saturday, April 5 at 8 p.m. Eastern is Hearts Around the Table, Josh's Third Serving. This third movie stars Jake Epstein, Stephanie Bennett, and Mindy Cohn. When after-school programs see their funding cut, teachers Josh and Ella turn to fundraising before banding together in search of a larger donation, falling hard along the way. Josh's Third Serving will be available to stream on Hallmark Plus on Sunday, April 6. Lastly, the fourth movie of this quartet premieres on Saturday, April 12 at 8 p.m. Eastern is Hearts Around the Table, Kiki's Fourth Ingredient. This stars Catherine Davis, Torrance Coombs, and Mindy Cohn. Kiki is overjoyed and then overwhelmed when she agrees to cater a big wedding. She turns to Clay for support. Together, Kiki and Clay prove that the best ingredient is love. This final movie will be available to stream on Sunday, April 13. The final Spring Into Love movie is a DaySpring faith-based movie. The final Hallmark Spring Into Love movie is the DaySpring movie Journey to You. The premiere is on Saturday, April 19 at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Hallmark Channel. This stars Erin Cahill and Eric Valdez. Monica is devastated when she misses out on a promotion. Therefore, she goes to Spain to walk the Camino de Santiago on a spiritual journey. As she walks each step of this famed trail, she finds comfort and happiness. She may even find love. This movie will be available to stream on Easter Sunday, April 20. Hallmark viewers, which Spring Into Love movie are you most looking forward to seeing this year? Georgia Makitalo has several decades of writing experience, including travel writing, tech writing, art history analysis, and now entertainment writing. She loves to share the latest news on rom-coms and mysteries. Hallmark's Spring Into Love includes Spanish charm, Erin Cahill, DaySpring, and Mindy Cohn bloom in a fresh romance. There's something about spring that stirs the soul, a season of renewal, unexpected beauty, and second chances. Hallmark's annual Spring Into Love event has always embraced these themes with open arms. But this year, it's blooming with even more heart, faith, and a vibrant touch of Spanish charm. At the center of the season's most talked about feature is Erin Cahill, a beloved Hallmark leading lady known for her warmth, grace, and radiant screen presence. But this time, she steps into a role unlike any other she's done before, a bilingual romance that weaves Spanish culture, faith-based themes from DaySpring, and the colorful energy of Mindy Cohn, best known for her role on The Facts of Life. Together, this trio delivers a story that is equal parts joyful, soulful, and delightfully unexpected. The film, A Garden in Granada, is set in the breathtaking Andalusian countryside, where narrow cobblestone streets twist between orange trees and sun-washed walls. Cahill plays Grace Moreno, a children's book illustrator from Chicago with Spanish heritage she barely remembers. When her estranged grandmother leaves her a crumbling family villa and a mysterious box of illustrated letters, Grace travels to Granada hoping for inspiration and closure. Enter Mindy Cohn as Margot Bellamy, a vibrant, free-spirited American expat who runs a faith-inspired artisan shop and seems to know a bit too much about everyone in the village. Margot is more than comic relief. She's the emotional compass of the film, gently nudging Grace to open her heart not only to her past, but to the possibilities ahead. Played by Spanish actor Diego Luna. Yes, Hallmark pulled out all the stops. Javier is a widowed landscape architect with a passion for restoring historic gardens. Hired to bring the villa's overgrown grounds back to life, Javier works alongside Grace, uncovering not only buried flower beds and hidden fountains, but also forgotten stories and buried grief. Their connection is gentle and organic. Javier speaks to the plants in Spanish, and Grace begins to reply, haltingly at first, then more fluidly, as if reclaiming a part of herself she didn't know was missing. The language of the heart, after all, often begins with listening. What makes A Garden in Granada stand out in Hallmark's Spring Into Love lineup is its collaboration with DaySpring. The faith-based themes are subtle but impactful, woven through handwritten prayers, watercolor devotionals, and the quiet resilience of characters finding purpose through pain. Grace's grandmother's letters, for example, include scriptural reflections and sketches of the garden as it once was, serving as a bridge between generations and a spiritual roadmap for Grace's own journey. Cahill delivers one of her most nuanced performances yet, balancing vulnerability with resolve, humor with heartbreak. Her portrayal of Grace isn't sugar-coated. She's wounded, hesitant, and full of questions. But that's what makes her transformation so satisfying. Watching her rediscover joy, family, and love feels earned, not handed to her by a tidy plot twist. Mindy Cohn is a revelation, blending sass with sincerity in a role that could easily have been caricature, but instead feels like someone you'd want to sit next to at church or share a cup of café con leche with under the bougainvillea. And then there's the setting. Hallmark has ventured overseas before, but rarely with such authenticity. From flamenco festivals to morning market scenes and heartfelt Spanish dialogue, with subtitles, the film feels both romantic and respectful. It doesn't use Spain as mere decoration. It allows the culture to breathe into every frame. The message of A Garden in Granada is simple, but profound. Love takes root in the most unexpected places. When we slow down, when we forgive, when we open ourselves to growth. It's about blooming where we're planted, even if that soil is unfamiliar. With a story that bridges cultures, a cast that sparkles with chemistry, and a message that lingers long after the credits roll, A Garden in Granada is the crown jewel of this year's Spring Into Love. It's not just a feel-good film, it's a soul-nourishing one. And as the garden gates swing open in the final scene, sunlight streaming through the blossoms, Grace looks around and smiles. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with